And welcome back to Talk Smack with Mac. In this segment, we're going to be talking Miami Dolphin football, baby.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready? Let's talk smack.
And I got my dog Vari from the You Know What It Is podcast to come over here and talk his smack about some Dolphins, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
I can't complain, man. You know, I'm trying to do big things on the podcast, but, you know, shit takes time. You know, we was talking about it takes time. But we're going to talk some Dolphins, man. I know you're a big Dolphin fan. You're a big believer in Tua and what he's going to do and bring to the table. But let's talk last year. You know, they went out, they drafted Tua, got him earlier in the draft, you know, top 3 or 5 pick, what was it?
Top 3.
Top 3. And, you know, he sat behind Fitzmagic, you know, for good reason. He was coming off that hip surgery, needed more time to get acclimated to the NFL, to speed. But how do you think he did last year?
Like I was saying from the beginning, before the draft even started last year, we was tanking for Tua. And I definitely
You can go back a little bit.
I definitely I wanted him to sit. I wanted him to relax. I wanted him to wait it out. I wanted us to really start Fitzpatrick just to let him get this year out.
Yeah.
Because
you let him learn, you let him sit, learn the
playbook. Get behind
you know?
somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's been I wasn't complaining about Fitzpatrick at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you guys start Tua, don't mess up what's going on right here.
Yeah, you can ruin his confidence. We've seen it time and time again from quarterbacks in the past.
Exactly.
Some you start them too early, especially if you got a shitty offensive line.
Yeah.
You know, bad things could happen. People forget, or fans forget, that these people are human beings. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck with a person's psyche, and now they're not confident in the pocket. They're, you know, short throwing passes. They're shaky. They don't know when to let go of the ball. They're holding it on for too long. They don't want to get hit, so they throw it early and they throw picks. A lot of that shit could happen, so I liked the time that Tua got to sit behind Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's a veteran in this league, and learn how to be a quarterback in the NFL. Now, he had mixed results last year, but that's neither here or there. Speaking of the offensive line, the Dolphins made a big-ass move trading Laramie Tunsil to the Texans. You know, a year or two ago, they got a really good draft haul from it. I thought they were crazy, but I like they were getting something back. Now you fast forward, and it looked like a brilliant move. You know, so the Dolphins been making moves in recent years. Let's jump over to the draft. You know, Dolphins needed receiver help.
Yes.
They needed somebody just solid to go out there and let Tua throw the ball to. So at the number 6 spot, they took Jaylen Waddle, man. This dude, he had all the makings for a star receiver. How do you feel about that pick?
I feel great about the pick. I feel personally that chemistry-wise, it was a smart pick. Mm-hmm. You know, let the boy play with the
guy that he's familiar with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you bring that mix together. Hopefully they bring what they had at Alabama, and then, you know what I'm saying, flourish.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. Not only that, but they doubled down in the first round. They got defensive end. If I butcher your name, my bad, homie, but Jaylen Phillips, you know, defensive end, helping get after that quarterback. The Dolphins were middle of the pack last year in getting after the quarterback. But if you add a pass rush to that defense, you know, they're already solid in the back 7. And
we needed that because getting rid of the ends, getting rid of Cameron Wake, I'm still stuck on that. You know what I'm saying? We got rid of him. And then our front was just weakening, you know. So now coming back after this season, I feel like we're coming back stronger. I feel like the rookies are going to really show out. I feel like we're going to have some of the best rookies on defense, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, man, there's no telling. If you give that back 7 pass rush help, solid pass rush, those guys are going to kill it. They are already deadly and lethal without a rush. So you add another young, athletic, cheaper guy on the contract side to get after that quarterback. These safeties and these corners just got a little smile on their face.
Yep.
But also going into the second round, you guys had 2 picks as well. You went safety and you went tackle. So the Dolphins had a very balanced draft. Is there any players in training camp, in the offseason that you feel are shooting for that starting spot or maybe backup spot that's, got a little competition?
Right now, I I feel like Jakeem Grant has a lot of competition. Him coming off of a great season that he had. The past 2 seasons for him were really good. But him being a smaller wide receiver, us getting having Jaylen Waddle and Devontae Parker, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be real competition with that. With our wide receivers, because that height advantage shit is real.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can not every small wide receiver makes it, so we'll see what happens with them.
I know left guard. We were talking about the old line. Left guard, you guys had Eric Flowers starting there, but he got traded. I believe he got traded in April. And that job is probably going to come down to Solomon McKinley and Jesse Davis. Solomon McKinley is a newer guy in the league. Jesse Davis has been a veteran, been around for a while. You know, you guys have competition at left guard and right tackle, so it's going to be interesting to see shit. And at center, so your whole O-line, you know, we were speaking about protecting Tua, protecting that hip. Thank goodness he's, you know, pretty fast, pretty athletic, because he might be running a little bit if those younger guys don't do what they're supposed to do. It's going to be interesting to see, man. But Miami Dolphins outlook for next season. You know, you guys overperformed last year, in my opinion. I thought you guys were going to be shit. You ended up winning, 10 games?
Yeah.
So you win 10 games. All right, you should have been in the playoffs, but because how shit is set up, you guys barely missed out. You know, you went out and you got a top 6 pick, Jaylen Waddle, a crazy-ass talent to go to the offense. If that O-line stacks up, you know, and those young guys that you got on the defensive line play like how they should, this team could be pretty fucking good.
Speaking of defense, I forgot. We did just pick up, what's the brother's name from the Seahawks? Shaquem Griffin. Playing
at the corner position?
Yes.
Yeah, the homie's solid. Homie is solid. So you got even more talent in the back. You know, this Dolphins team could, I don't know if they would be overperforming. If Tua plays up to his drafting position, you know, that top 3 pick, and then Jaylen Waddle comes in and continues and they mesh and do what they were doing in college, you could be looking at like a 12-5 season, making the playoffs, maybe making some noise in the playoffs.
Exactly. And that's what we're looking for, baby. Let's go Miami.
All right, man. Give me a record prediction for the Dolphins. Or better yet, I'm going to bring up their schedule. I'm going to name their team, the teams they're going against, and I want you to tell me if you think it's going to be a win or a loss. So let's see. Oof. August 14th.
This is preseason
Saturday
as well?
Game. Oh, yeah, that is. My bad. September 12th. First game against the Patriots. Win or loss?
That's a loss.
Next week against the Bills. Be honest.
My man, because
y'all
the Bills,
coming out 0-2.
That's a loss.
Y'all coming out 0-2. All right, so that's a tough start. Raiders.
That's a dub.
All right. Colts.
That's a dub.
Buccaneers.
That's a That's a dub.
That's a loss.
That's a dub.
Man, we about to smash you guys.
Nah.
We about to go in there and absolutely destroy you.
Old time is here, so it's a wrap. Let's go.
So you think it's a win?
I'm done.
All right, bro. That's 3. Jaguars.
That's a dub.
Falcons.
That's a dub for sure.
Bills.
That's a.
Where's
it at? Where's it at?
This one, Highmark Stadium.
That's a fucking.
So that means that first one would have been at home.
Yeah.
I think
that first one may be a dub. So
you guys are solid in your division, though.
Yeah, and we be winning at home, so it's like.
So you gonna give them one?
I'll give them one.
All right, that's 6. Texans.
That's a dub.
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson is a monster. I'm gonna be realistic. Ravens.
All right. Jets.
That's a dub.
Panthers.
That's a dub.
Giants.
That's a dub.
Jets.
That's a dub.
Saints.
No more Drew Brees?
Mm-mm.
That's a dub.
Titans.
Ryan Tannehill has been looking real nice. Derrick Henry is really. That's a loss.
And the Patriots.
That's a dub. Because
man,
we beat them one time. That's 13.
You got your team coming out going 13-4.
That's solid for Miami coming out to coming out with some weapons. Our backfield looking a little bit nicer. So 13 is a good number.
All right, 13-4. Y'all definitely probably going to win the division and make the playoffs. That's high hopes for this Dolphins team.
Very high hopes.
They
We
went
gotta get past the
10-6
Bills.
last year. You guys, in my opinion, got better coming in this year. Younger guys getting a little more experience. They're having an actual offseason. You go out, you get Jaylen Waddle to pair with Tua, who basically sat for a season. He's healed up. He's ready to go.
They got
He's
a real preseason.
up to speed with NFL standards.
Yeah.
13-4. You guys let me know, is this dude out of his mind, or do you see the Dolphins picking up 13 wins? Let us know in the comments, man. There's your season outlook for the Dolphins. Vari from the You Know What It Is podcast, I appreciate you jumping on, bro. Make sure you guys check out his podcast. I'll put the link in the description. They talk a lot of good shit over there. Not that sports shit, but a different opinion on life and what it has to offer, man. Miami Dolphins outlook, we out.